Hi guys, this is really weird. I actually haven't been down this place in a little while. It's a place that I've filmed down here before, called Teardrop Lakes, which is sort of on the way past my work up towards the city centre in Milton Keynes, and it's really pretty. Look, I'm just sort of like at a different part of it right now, and I thought I'd film a little video because, like I said, I haven't done it in a while, and I've got lots to like sort of talk about in terms of my writing and stuff, like updates, because I have been going a little bit crazy when it comes to my edit of my manuscript. Ever since I went up to Yauk, ever since I went to Cyprus, I've just been crazy. Like, basically, I'll start you off a little bit. I went to Yauk like the day after, 2 days straight after I came back from Cyprus. And it was amazing. It was really nice to just sort of like look around all the different like stalls and stuff and talk to loads of different people. Like, I went to the Agents Arena, which is actually another big reason why I spent quite a lot of time editing recently. I went to the Agents Arena, spoke to an agent called Polly Nolan. I have sort of mentioned this in my Yauk sort of like vlog videos and stuff, but I'll sort of recap again, give some context. I spoke to an agent called Polly Nolan. She was lovely. She gave me some really nice feedback about my manuscript, and not my manuscript, about my pitch, sorry, about my ideas and things like that. Because I didn't bring any sample chapters or anything for them to see. It was more just like a 5-minute sort of like pitch and talk to them about it, which was really quite useful actually. So yeah, I had Polly Nolan. I had actually submitted to her before, but got like a form response. So I thought it was a bit weird that I, met her, but she seemed quite enthusiastic about it, and she said basically it's like you can always mention it here, whenever you decide that your edit is ready, basically, because I said that I was getting quite close to the end of it, but wasn't quite there yet, which is true. And then the day after that, I spoke to another agent called Danielle Zigner. She was really nice as well. She'd been given a lot of like tutorials about like submissions and pitch workshops and things the day before, but she was a bit more critical in a good way, which actually has helped me a lot with my editing recently. She basically said that she loved my title. She seemed quite quite enthusiastic about my story's premise. Said it's quite a big like fantasy sort of idea, which it is, YA fantasy. She basically said it's too long though for a YA, and she doesn't want me to like scare off any agents. So I've managed to, in the last couple of weeks, cut down my manuscript by 30,000 words. Because I know there's some big YA books out there, so I thought maybe with fantasy they sort of like allow some leeway and stuff, but it's apparently not with YA stills, apparently not. So this is a sort of like genre that I want to get somewhere with someday, so I need to think about it like professionally. So over the last couple of weeks, like straight, like I've been trying to do this little chapter a day thing, which has actually been really working quite well so far, where I just try and literally edit a chapter a day, reading like so much YA. It's unbelievable. Like, I don't usually read this fast or read this much. I should be doing book talks and things like that, but again, just working full time and things like that, and trying to put out videos is not my forte all the time, unfortunately. But I want to get more into it. Yeah, so I've spent a lot of time editing since then. I took about 2 weeks off after that. She said don't look at it for a month. I already hadn't looked at it by that point for about 2 weeks, because I'd just come back from Cyprus on holiday for 2 weeks. So I sort of counted that, and then took another 2 weeks, and then I was eager by the end of that 2 weeks to just get back into it again. And as soon as I did, it was the best idea. Like, it was the best advice I could have followed, really. I didn't really, yeah, it was the best choice for it. So now I've been doing a chapter a day, and on my days off, I've had 3 days off recently, I've managed to edit about 28 25 chapters so far in just over a week. Because I'm just that crazy and I'm just spending all my time with it at the moment, but as well as reading on my lunch breaks before work and things like that. So I'm getting my inspiration from my YA as much as I'm actually reading and writing as much as I can. Losing my voice. But yeah, it's been really good. And I've also started writing a new novel in Cyprus, which I sort of mentioned as well, I think, in one of my videos. And I've also been writing a sequel to the one that I'm currently trying to edit my way through. So I have about 3 projects on the go at the moment, which is a little bit crazy, but yeah, it's really, really nice. Like, it gives me a proper buzz, like, every time I sit down and try and do it. And I'm really hoping that it'll be good news this time. Like, I had another agent the other night. I was tweeting loads about it the other night, and I had an agent comment on it that had followed me, that I forgot had followed me back. Just saying, hi, I'd love to have a look at this, your revised version of your novel. Please send to me when you can. I'm like, oh my god! I was sitting there quite a while, just like not really knowing how to take that. When those kind of things happen, it's a little bit crazy. But yeah, so I have a few people to send it to when it's ready, which is really exciting. People that I've actually met in person, people that have said, someone that said she actually wants to read it. So I'm trying to make it as good as it can possibly be. And I keep watching like meeting your agent videos and things like that, which is really quite, again, I'm on a bit of a binge at the moment, but it's quite inspirational. But yeah, it's all a bit crazy right now, but I'm loving it. I'm trying to do as much as I can while I've got work and everything, and yeah. it's been crazy. I'll probably give you some more like summaries, more catch up later on once I've done some more, or maybe when I've started submitting I'll write a video about that. Let me know what you want to see, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.